still. The fighting current has the menstrual cycle. Fiona has her Fiona ship. She got coffee. It can go through space and time. Her Fiona ship. Her Fiona ship.
The saga opens not with battle, nor with origin tragedy, but with a vehicle. Just as Batman has his Batmobile, and the bicycling guitarist has the menstrual cycle, Empress Fiona has her Fiona ship. The comparison is playful, yet it establishes a structural truth. Sovereignty in this universe is inseparable from conveyance. The ruler and the vessel form a single system. The song's humor extends further. The ship is said to travel through space and time, yet so does every rock sitting in dirt. The joke gently deflates spectacle. Movement through space-time is not exclusive to heroes. What distinguishes the Empress is not cosmic exaggeration, but alignment with her craft. The myth begins by grounding grandeur in ordinary physics. Visually, the mythology becomes distinctly feline. Empress Fiona is shown seated within a cardboard box inside the bubble canopy of her flying saucer. Behind her, the editing frames her against a black square, another box within the image. What might appear at first as budgetary simplicity becomes cosmological principle. Of course, space cats use box technology. For cats, the box is not incidental furniture, it is enclosure, safety, command post, and portal. The box is both boundary and throne. In mythic terms, the cardboard control box becomes regalia, an emblem of containment as power. The rounded saucer encloses the box encloses the Empress. Sovereignty is nested containment. This box technology carries symbolic weight without abandoning humor. Jung might describe the box as a mandala in miniature, a defined psychic boundary within which the self is centered. Yet here the image avoids solemnity. The feline instinct to occupy boxes is elevated into interstellar architecture. The domestic becomes cosmic. The saga's post-heroic stance is already visible. Joseph Campbell's pattern would send the hero outward in search of transformation. Fiona does not depart from lack. She begins equipped, seated in her control box. There is no forging of the weapon, no earning of the throne. The vessel and its box-like core are already in place. There is also a Taoist undercurrent in the way the box functions. The usefulness of a vessel lies in its emptiness. A box is valuable because of the space it encloses. The power of her Fiona ship resides not in projection outward, but in protected interiority. The Empress governs from within defined bounds. Non-forcing, containment, and alignment shape the mythic posture. The black square backdrop behind her reinforces this geometry, box within box, boundary within boundary. The visual language quietly asserts that order arises from defined space. The cosmos may be vast, but rule begins in enclosure. The song therefore establishes more than a whimsical flying saucer. It introduces the structural logic of the entire saga. Power is housed, not flaunted. Mobility is aligned, not frantic. Humor coexists with sovereignty. The myth grows out of observation, cats in boxes, rather than imposed grandeur. In the closing image, her Fiona ship stands ready. The Empress sits within her control box, contained yet cosmic. The joke about rocks traveling through space lingers, reminding us that scale alone does not create myth. Alignment does. The saga begins with a cat in a box, and the box becomes a starship.